it's April. And it's June. You know what that means? Another wrap up. Cat! June was a little bit of a weird month. There were several different kinds of readathons and read-alongs and all kinds of random nonsense that happened. So all in all, 14 books. I'm actually going to go through the first chunk of them relatively quickly because they were just random ebooks that for whatever reason I picked up at one point in time and none of them was I impressed with. So yeah, there was that. And then there was the Year of Cosmere book of the month, and then the rainbowthon that was great fun, and if you followed me on Twitter, it was just pure nonsense. So in my rapid reading of random ebooks, I read Before Midnight by Jenna Blackstream, and I gave that one like a 3 out of 5. It was this weird mix between werewolf and Cinderella and yeah, that kind of thing. And then Candy House by Shiloh Walker, along with I Thought It Was You by Shiloh Walker, which is part of, I believe, the Grimm series she has, and I gave them a 3 and a 1 respectively. Not my cup of tea. Then I read a short little old collection of true Irish ghost stories. It was interesting, little old timey stuff. It was a read. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Those were kind of my rapid ebook reads. I believe I did those all in like a week. I don't know what I was thinking. I needed a real good read after that. Because at the same time, I was reading this, The Zodiac Legacy by Stan Lee, and I just hit myself in the face with this book. I was so excited about this book, let me tell you, because it had gorgeous that's a lame picture, but it had pictures in it, and something about it's like, oh, this will be awesome. I can't find a picture to show you guys as I'm talking on camera. I'm awesome right now. Gosh dang it, book. Work with me here. Work with me. Here you go. There you go. There you got the nice graphic artist. I don't know why I dragged that out. But it's basically about a boy named Stephen Lee who is in China. And this stuff happens like they do in books, and he found himself with the power of the tiger. And so he starts this quest to bring down evil. It's a middle grade book. I was gonna look past that because it sounded good. But I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. There was just too many errors in the writing, and the characters were a little flat for me. However, I probably would pick up the next one because I do want to know what happens and I love the art. But guys, they printed my book upside down. Then there was the rainbowathon, and this is my lovely rainbow. We've got the red, the orange, the yellow. I have no green, if you haven't noticed, and the blue and the purple. So all in all, I came out okay. Oh, The Martian by Andy Weir. I buddy read-esque this book with Keeley. I will link her wonderful face down below, but I was just going back and forth with her on Twitter as I was reading this. stranded on Mars by yourself. And how to survive or trying to survive that situation until someone can come pick you up, and them not knowing because communication, everything goes wrong. There was so much frustration in this book. So many times I threatened to just like chuck it across the room because I'm like, can nothing go right? Nothing. And it's gonna be made a movie. So I say, before the movie comes out, read this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I can't stop recommending this book to people because it's amazing. Yellow for the Rainbow Readathon and for the Year of Cosmere, The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is about a boy and chalklings and defending the world, and apparently it's the first in a series, and hopefully the next one comes out soon because it keeps on like moving back. And I did enjoy Brandon Sanderson's writing style. I believe I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. Another middle grade read, but I enjoyed it. Blue, Sun and Moon, Ice and Snow. Another East of the Sun, West of the Moon retelling. And finally, I got something that was a little more meatier and a little more satisfying. So I believe this is the last one you guys will see for now, unless suddenly another one comes out somewhere. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'd be thrilled if it did, but this for now. This is the last one you will see. This book and East, if you're looking for East of the Sun, West of the Moon, either pick up this edition or East. 4 out of 5 stars. Wrapping up the rainbow, The Splendor Falls by Rosemary Clement Moore. I never say her name right. This book, I loved this book. Once again, a book that randomly made me cry. It isn't sad. There's just a part in it where I got overly emotional for whatever reason, be it, you know, the random stress and the tiredness and then reading this book and having to know what happens. This book is about Sylvie, who used to be a ballerina, but she recently broke her leg, and so her career non-existent now. So she goes to live on this like old plantation style house, and she of course has creepiness happen, and she meets boys. I mean, yeah, that happens. It's YA, and I enjoyed the interaction between. I don't remember where I was at in explaining this book to you after my camera died. Something about creepy things happened and boys, 'cause that's what happens in YA. And yeah, she has a cute little dog named Gigi. I think I just really related to the character. That's why I love this book so much. I've got nothing beyond that. So I'm really falling in love with Rosemary's writing, and I'm gonna read more. So, a while back, I posted a review over the Spookshow series, because I read the last 2 books in the say that like fast. In the Spookshow series by Tim McGregor, and he got in contact with me, he let me read his books, and I'm so glad he let me read his books, but I'll link all of the book readage, reviewage stuff. Click that thingy up there or down there. If you want something enjoyable and horror-y kind of esque, read it. And then, finally, if you are my father right now, stop watching this video because I haven't gotten a chance to give you your Father's Day present. So I think I just gave away that it's a book. But stop watching. But I picked up these cute little books for my papa for Father's Day because my dad is Darth Vader making me Leia. No, but really, Star Wars has always been a thing in the household, and my dad has always asked me to join the dark side with him. So I figured this would be a cute little Father's Day gift for him, and I personalized it a little bit because I love my papa. But yeah, these are the last two on my list for this month. I'm not sure how all of these books plus all of the ebooks got read this month, especially since one of my roommates got married and there was, you know, all the shenanigans around that. June surprised me in a good way. So what was your guys' favorite books? Let me know down below. I heart your beautiful faces. Bye. Plume. That's how I do my books.